Hello everyone, welcome to our sports news channel. Here you are always well informed. Subscribe to the channel, leave your like. Thanks. How Mexico won Group C of World Baseball Classic with Wednesday's win over Canada. Mexico finished Group C of the World Baseball Classic with 3 straight wins, clinching first place and a spot in the quarterfinals with Wednesday afternoon's 10-3 win over Canada at Chase Field. After the win, the team emptied the dugout and saluted the crowd of 17,245, waving their red caps. Randy Arozarena, a native of Cuba who became a Mexican citizen last year after having been in the country since 2015, cleared the bases with a double in the top of the 6th inning for the big hit of the game, and drove in 5 runs total. Mexico defeated the U.S. 11-5, Great Britain 2-1 and Canada after a frustrating 10-inning 5-4 loss to Colombia on Saturday. Mexico will play the winner of the Dominican Republic-Puerto Rico game in Miami later Wednesday to determine its next opponent on Saturday. Arozarena explodes. The only team to shut down Arozarena was Great Britain. But he left Phoenix going 7 for 14 with a team-high 9 runs batted in. Arozarena also scored 6 runs and hit 5 doubles. In doing all of that, the Tampa Bay Rays outfielder became a fan favorite over the 4 Mexico games at Chase Field. Arozarena embraced the love from the fans, basking in their cheers when he took his position in left field, sporting a silver lucha libre mask before the Great Britain game, folding his arms triumphantly after big hits when standing on base and even signing autographs for fans in left field in the middle of the 7th inning. Randy. Randy. Randy, chants were as common as, Mexico. Mexico. Mexico, chants from the partisan Mexican crowd. It feels beautiful. Also, I'm very grateful because they gave me the opportunity and they trusted me to help them, Arozarena said in Spanish. And thank God with the work that I've been doing I've been able to help them and help them win games. Arozarena was also hit by 2 pitches, but the incidents did not spark a repeat of the infamous 2013 brawl between Mexico and Canada at Chase Field during the WBC that year. Rowdy's road to Team Mexico. Mexico's Rowdy Tellez considered 3 national teams for the World Baseball Classic, years after being told by the Toronto Blue Jays organization that he could not take part in the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Mexico was the first to approach him in 2017 and continued the conversation for the next scheduled WBC, which was ultimately cancelled due to COVID-19. When it came time to put together teams for the 2023 tournament, Tellez, now with the Milwaukee Brewers, was considering the United States, Mexico due to his father's heritage and Israel from his mother's Jewish side. USA told me I wasn't good enough, the Sacramento, California native said. So I really wanted to play for Mexico. It's kind of like the heritage I grew up with. Grew up with my dad's family. It's really special to be a part of Team Mexico. That's where I wanted to play, Tellez said before Wednesday's game. Obviously being here and seeing the environment that we have is really special. It means a lot to me. Really honored to wear the M on my chest and play for the country that my family is from. Mexico manager Benji Gil said the process of getting Tellez onto the roster wasn't an easy one despite all sides being in agreement. But he was forthcoming in every way, and helpful in any way that he can help anytime we needed something from him. He was there more than willing, Gil said. And his excitement, it seemed like the closer we got, the bigger it came for him. Tellez's Brewers and Mexico teammate, Luis Urias, helped convince Tellez to join Mexico. Urias would have conversations with Tellez about the WBC and the team from time to time in clubhouses. It's been exactly what he said. He's been spot on with saying how prideful the Mexican culture is, how exciting it is and how much of an honor it is to represent your country, Tellez said of Urias. Tellez had a big game Wednesday, hitting a home run in the top of the 8th after a 2-run single in the first inning. I felt good all tournament, outside of Game 1. Just being a little excited. But I felt good all tournament, been hitting the ball hard, hitting it well and putting together good at-bats, Tellez said. More, how Mexico defeated Great Britain in a tight World Baseball Classic game. Freeman misses game. Canada's Freddie Freeman, a star with the Los Angeles Dodgers and one of Canada's few major leaguers, was not with the team Wednesday morning. Canada manager Ernie Whitt said the Dodgers decided to bring Freeman to their spring training facility to be examined by team doctors after Freeman tweaked a hamstring in Canada's win over Colombia on Tuesday. It's less complicated not having to face a bat of his quality. So I hope he recuperates fast, heals fast, Gill said before the game. He's a big piece for the Dodgers, that are a very important team in our sport. Incredible honor, World Baseball Classic players allured by national pride, patriotism. Canada goes 2-2. Team Canada will wait for the result of the US-Colombia game later Wednesday to see if it could advance to the quarterfinals. The team has yet to advance past the opening round in any WBC, and is 7-11 overall. Whitt didn't seem hopeful after Canada's loss to Mexico given how many runs Canada gave up in its 2 losses. But he was proud of his team's effort. I think we have some really good young players that are coming. I think it showed a little bit, Wednesday, in experience, Whitt said. But I'm proud of every guy in that room. They played the game the way it was supposed to be played. They played with pride and passion. What more can you ask for? Second baseman and leadoff hitter Edouard Julien, a 23-year-old Minnesota Twins prospect, homered and doubled on Wednesday and finished the WBC 7-for-13 with 5 runs scored. Another prospect, Bo Naylor of the Cleveland Guardians, also hit a home run for Canada. I mean, we hit the ball hard today. Every time we hit the ball hard, it seemed like it was at somebody, Whitt said. We have days like that, it just didn't pan out for us this time. When Roberto Valenzuela entered Wednesday's game as pinch hitter in the 8th inning, Mexico was able to use its entire roster over the 4 games in Phoenix. Valenzuela finished the game at second base. Mexico advanced to the second round of the WBC for the first time since 2009 and the 3rd time in its tournament history. It improved to 10-11 all-time in the WBC with help from the 4 starting pitchers, Julio Urias, Patrick Sandoval, Taijuan Walker, Jose Urquidy, who combined for a 3.37 earned run average over 16 innings of work. Urias, of the Los Angeles Dodgers, is slated to start the quarterfinal.